Alright, it's time to unbox the Series 10 Apple Watch. I have the 46mm here in jet black, and I also have a 42mm in rose gold. It is kind of funny that the 42mm used to be the large size and now it's the small size, but hey, I guess it's just how progress works. And yeah, these Apple Watches weren't quite as big of a redesign as I was thinking they would be, but they are different nonetheless. I probably wouldn't be as interested in getting them if I didn't recently give away my Apple Watch, and I've kind of been missing it, so time for an upgrade, I suppose. I always kind of like this outer packaging that they give, and then they give two small boxes for the watch itself and the band. So here is the jet black Apple Watch. We'll unbox that in just a second. Let's take a look at this band here. Alright. I decided to get the Sport Loop band. I'm just kind of sick of the silicone feeling rubber bands. I want something a little different. Honestly, it has a kind of a weird smell to it, but other than that, it looks pretty good. Definitely got a bluish hue to this color here, but yeah, pretty interesting. Looks well made. I mean, it's an Apple band. I'm sure this will be comfortable for working out in and everything like that. It gives you a little instructions on how to attach the bands, but at this point, I think I got it. Here's obviously some paperwork, and that's everything in this box. Now time for the main event. Anyone else kind of missed the plastic wrap? And these pull tabs are kind of nice. But at the same time, unwrapping that plastic was something else. It was nice. Designed by Apple in California, but not made there. Here's the new Apple Watch charger. I believe this is supposed to be a little different than the previous one to enable the faster charging, but I could be wrong. I'll check on that for you guys, but yeah, I mean, looks like an Apple Watch charger. I do like that they switched to braided cables though. That is nice. I think now pretty much everything that they sell has braided cables attached with it, and that is just much, much better. More paperwork that we're not going to read. And here is the Apple Watch itself. And it feels weird in this little case thing. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's a shiny watch. Yeah, that jet black looks really cool. I wasn't sure how much I'd like the polished sides, but they're not really smudging. Why can't they get that on the iPhones, you know? The shiny sides are fine if they don't smudge, and yeah, this one doesn't really seem to smudge at all. Not from anything I can do, at least. And this is the new back that has a more unified design. So it's not like a separate glass piece right here. Does actually look really nice. Seeing that all in this jet black, and then just the sensors right here. Well, we're gonna turn on this watch, and I'm gonna switch around my cameras a little bit because I want this to pair to my 16 Pro Max that I just unboxed, but that is this camera right now. So I'm gonna switch this one over here and move to only top-down shots for this part of the video. Set up my watch. Watch like to send you notifications. Allow. Set up for myself. Pair it. Alright, set up Apple Watch. I wear my watch on the left wrist, as you can see by this wonderful tan line marking where I need to put it. Yes, agree. Alright, time to create a passcode, no peeking. I'm gonna set mine to the smallest text size here, just because I can still read that plenty fine, and I want more on the screen. I am really excited to try double tap, as I only had a Series 7 before this, so that's a new feature to me as well. I'm probably never going to use the depth sensor, but hey, it's there. Welcome to Apple Watch. I feel so welcome. Alright, start. This is probably watchOS 11, which honestly I haven't really used a lot. Alright. Time to actually put it on the wrist. All right, We'll see how long this band lasts. I might switch back to my carbon fiber one, but yeah, this looks really nice. It does feel lighter and slimmer. I don't really know if I want that. I still say I'd probably prefer the same thickness it had before, but just better battery life. But yeah, that's the Apple Watch Series 10. So this is the 46 millimeter. Now I'm going to quickly have my wife unbox hers because she wants to do the unboxing. I mean, hey, I don't blame her. It's a fun experience. So she's going to do the 42 millimeter in rose gold. So stick around for that and my final thoughts after some initial impressions with this watch.
Hello Tech World, my name is Rachel. I am the wife of Graf-X Tech, also known as Micah. Today I'm going to be unboxing an Apple Watch while my baby screams in the background. Micah thought that he needed a fresh new look on this channel, and I thought so as well. So for those of you that may not be a huge fan of his, which you should be because he rocks, you'll probably like me because I'm funnier than him. So without further ado, we're now going to be unboxing this Apple Watch. So as you can see, Apple likes to put their watches in boxes. They do this with most of their products. They like to keep it a mystery. At least that's what I've been told. However, you'll notice right here that it actually says on the box, watch. This totally defeats the purpose of the mystery, as we now know that there is a watch inside. However, for those who actually do want to know what's in the box, this is quite helpful. So we're going to go to the back here. As you can see, they have these little circles. What we're going to do is open these circles. And I'm not one of those people that really likes to rip material, so I try to be very classy. Oh, here we go. Perhaps the other side, very good. So as you can see, all you do is you just slip them right off of there. So this is not just an unboxing. This is for those of you who may need help. This is also a tutorial on how to open a watch from Apple. So as you can see, again, watch, mystery revealed, circles, pop them open, and then we are just going to open this up. Ooh. Now, as you can see here, they have watches, pictures of watches and different watch bands and stuff on the packaging. This is very clever because this is actually packaging for a watch. But do not be fooled. There is only one watch and one watch band in here. So only two things in here, and they come in more boxes. This is where it gets a little bit less of a mystery. They actually have pictures of the things on here, not just the words. So once you've discovered and unraveled the first puzzle, you can get the next parts pretty well. So this here is the watch band. There's a little green arrow right here. For those of you that don't like the color green, Android is not going to do much better for you. So what we're going to do here is we are going to take the sticker. See, there's an arrow there. That means that you peel it in the direction of the arrow. And as you can see, it doesn't really do much. It looks the same. However, we are now going to lift this up. So again, front of the box, back of the box, lift this up. Now on the inside, we have instructions. And this is actually quite helpful, especially if you haven't owned an Apple Watch before. You can see there's instructions on how to put the watch into the band. We're going to pull the watch band out. It's a very nice purpley color. I like it very much. If you're not into purple, you should just close this video now and find a different unboxing video. I'm just kidding. Purple's awesome and you should all love it. We're going to just pull that right out of there. And there it is. It's a little bit stretchy. It's a different material than my other watch band. This one is the silicone. I will not say silicon. I think that sounds dumb. And there's Snoopy. Say hello. He's flying through the clouds. So yeah. There is that purple watch band. Next, we have the main event. This is the Apple Watch Series 10. We will now be unboxing this. So as you can see, this one actually has two green arrows. We are going to peel both of those. So you can see, pointing in that direction, we're going to peel both of those. There's one. Here is the other one. Very good. Now we are just going to lift. Now, as you can see here, it says designed by Apple in California. This means that this watch was designed by Apple in California. We're going to lift that up because nobody really needs to know that. We already knew it was from Apple. All right, so here we have the watch charger. As you can see, this charges the watch. So it'll go on the back of the watch here. Let me just open up the watch and show you because I'm getting ahead of myself. The main event here, we have gotten a rose gold because I'm a girl and I like rose gold, and my wedding ring is rose gold, and my nails are rose gold, and none of you care about any of that. Here we are, this tiny little 42 millimeter watch cost a lot of money. We're now going to peel this off. This is the most satisfying part, so I want to make sure y'all see it. I'm struggling with it. Okay, it doesn't peel. It's more like a shell, which is sad. So as you can see, this is quite nice. It's shiny, no fingerprints yet. We should just leave it like this and look at it, because that's the only way it'll stay nice. These two pieces will go together. Slide that to the end there. And I'm going to just slide that in like so. Very good. And we have the other side. Oh, and as you can see, my watch has come to life. It notices that there is a band in it now. And here we are. We will now conduct the new Apple Watch changeover ceremony. Say goodbye to Snoopy. He'll be back. Going to pull that off. And what Micah is probably going to do is a silly little comparison video. I'm kidding, it's not silly, it's great. So that is it for my portion of this Apple Watch unboxing video. I hope that you all enjoyed it very much. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And as always, don't stress.
So first impressions, it's really cool. I mean, I do like seeing that it updates every second. I think that's a really cool feature. I do like this new watch face that it comes with. I like how it feels on my wrist a lot with it being thin and light. I didn't think that would be a feature for me at all, but it does feel really nice on the wrist, I will be honest. And yeah, an even bigger screen, even better in my opinion. So good upgrade. Not a revolutionary upgrade. It's not like they changed Apple Watch forever. And I think Apple has kind of settled on a design that they're likely going to keep forever. I don't really see them going to a squared off edged Apple Watch, because honestly, that wouldn't be very comfortable. And I also don't see them going completely round, because I think this would become a classic look and they're sticking with it. Kind of like the iPhone. And if you watched my iPhone 16 Pro Max unboxing, I said something in there that I'm going to say again here. If they don't completely revolutionize the outside of the device, I don't really care that much. I mean, yeah, it's cool initially. You have that like 1 month of, whoa, this is the coolest thing ever. And then it's just like, well, this is just how the Apple Watch looks now. Or this is just how the iPhone looks. Like even when the Ultra came out for the Apple Watch, it was really cool and unique at first. Now it's kind of just like, yeah, that's the Apple Watch Ultra, and it just looks like that. You know, it's not this huge, amazing difference here. And I just think that too many people want the cosmetic differences versus like actual internal changes. And on that front, I honestly think this watch is a little lacking. I would have preferred to see better battery life and a couple more innovations, and maybe even some more health sensors that are a little bit more revolutionary. The sleep apnea detection is cool, but it's using the same sensors it already had, and I kind of have a feeling they're just adding that in mostly because Samsung did that with their watches. But hey, at least it's there for those who need it. But yeah, I mean, the brighter display from more angles, it's updating every second, so that way it shows the second hand even in the always on mode. Those are actually really cool features, I will say. And because I haven't upgraded in a few years, so I had the Series 7, it means I can double tap, nicer chip, things like that. So this does feel like a really nice Apple Watch, and I'm sure it'll serve me for another few years. I do not advocate upgrading Apple Watches year after year. They just don't do enough different to justify that. Just please don't. Get it every few years. And the reason my wife's upgrading from her Series 7 is because the battery is actually not performing that well on her Series 7. So hopefully this will do a much better job and last even longer. She also uses the smaller watches, which have a slightly smaller battery, so it could have something to do with that for sure. But yeah, I mean, I think this watch does the job. I mean, it's an Apple Watch. It feels like an Apple Watch, feels a little bit lighter, a little bit thinner, a little bit fresh design, and a couple new features. That's basically what we get every year with the Apple Watch. I know people were hoping it would be completely different with it being the Series 10, the 10th version of the Apple Watch, big redesign, but that's okay with me. I like the way the Apple Watch looks, and I think people realize that it didn't need a whole redesign, and that's okay. Although I wouldn't mind seeing how Apple does a circular watch. I think that would be cool, but at the same time, I also completely get why they do this circular square. It gives you a lot more screen space with still having a little bit more rounded and watch-like features. I don't mind it at all. And then with them keeping basically the same design, all your previous watch bands still work with these. And that's really cool because honestly, what Apple product has had like 10 versions that still support the same accessories? I mean, can you name any other one? So that alone, it's pretty cool. I hope you enjoy these initial thoughts on the Apple Watch. And again, these are unboxing and initial impression reviews. Both of this one and the one I released yesterday on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. So do not take this as this is my full review that I have in-depth research. There's no script here. I don't even have bullet points. I'm literally just going off of what I see and what I can tell based on just very first impressions of the device. So sorry if it seems like I'm rambling, sorry if it seems like I'm a little extra negative or positive. I don't know what it may come off as, but it is not my full review, and opinions can definitely change after I spend some time with something, or maybe I spend some time with the iPhone 16 Pro Max and I decide that I just hate the extra size that it got and it's just too big for me, or I just hate the camera control, or with this one maybe I found out the battery life's even worse because they made it thinner. All that stuff I will be letting you guys know, but as of right now, these are my first impressions, and I hope that it was still enjoyable for you to watch. If you're thinking about getting an Apple Watch Series 10 or iPhone 16 Pro Max, be subscribed to the channel for a bunch of comparisons and in-depth reviews of these devices, along with some watch bands that I'll show on the channel that I use and things like that. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and comment below. And of course, subscribe for all this future content coming. That really helps out the channel, and sharing this video really helps as well. The more this channel can grow, the faster I can make this content and the more time I can dedicate towards it. So thank you for just watching this video. That alone supports this channel and supports its growth. And as always, have a great rest of your day.